Hey guys, it's Ravenhawk6910 reporting once again. In this review video, we're going to take a look at two of the latest runs of the General Electric ET44AC from Scaletrains, painted in the BC Rail and Wisconsin Central Heritage paint schemes from Canadian National. First up though, it's time for that old disclaimer. The pros and cons in this video are not representations of my personal opinion. They attempt to be objective in nature and as such are either community opinions or facts about the models that I can represent on camera, so please don't assume anything in this video is my personal opinion unless I state so otherwise. Additionally, it's important to note that I don't speak on behalf of Scaletrains.com and am not endorsed by any company. I'm an independent reviewer and the work I do does not reflect the thoughts of any companies in question. Got it? Get it? Good. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Canadian National celebrated the 25th anniversary of their initial public offering, or IPO, in November of 2020. CN took to Twitter with the following post, quote, "CN without its IPO is like a train without its engine. It wouldn't go very far. To commemorate the 25th anniversary of CN's IPO, we've painted 5 locomotives representing the railways that have joined our team since our privatization," end quote. While several railroads are now under the CN banner, the current heritage fleet consists of Grand Trunk Western, Illinois Central, Wisconsin Central, British Columbia Railway, or BC Rail, and the Elgin, Joliet, and Eastern, with all but one being applied to ET44AC locomotives. Scaletrains announced the CN heritage units as part of their 6th run of ET44s in July of 2021. At the time of recording, 3 of the 4 have been delivered, but the EJ&E unit has been delayed due to trouble finding the correct shade of orange paint, though I'm told from Scaletrains that that's going to be resolved soon. While I wanted to get all 4 engines, budget reasons cut me back to only 2. Oh well, maybe one day I'll get the other 2, but for now, let's take a look at the pair we've got here. One of the things I like about the Scaletrains ET44 is the level of detail that goes into each model. The units have rotating bearing caps on the trucks, see-through grills on the radiator section, including the rebar inside the body, and special drainage slots on the walkways, which is a feature unique to Canadian National. Lighting functions on these locomotives include your standard headlight, front and rear ditch lights, again another Canadian National feature, lighted number boards, and ground lights above the front trucks. These units are also equipped with the Canadian National style marker lights. These are mounted on both sets of ditch lights and will work on function 5. This turns the headlight and ditch lights off and activates the marker light on the opposite end of the model, which allows you to operate these engines as distributed power or DPUs on the rear or middle of a train, which is really easy to do with these as they're almost perfectly speed matched right out of the box, though these were just how mine came to me, keep in mind. But with that in mind, let's run these engines in a DPU setup on a grain train. Alright, that just about does it for these models. Scaletrains listed these for $259.99 with DCC and ESU lock sound, and $169.99 for standard DC models. I'm really happy with these two models, honestly, and I can see why Scaletrains has made 6 runs of the ET44 because, hey, they're consistent across the board, they're good pullers, they're detailed phenomenally, and yeah, they're just really cool models in general, and I can see why people like them. And at the time of recording, Scaletrains has just announced the 7th run of ET44s in the Rivet counter line. So suffice to say, we're going to keep seeing good models of these GEVOs for quite some time in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next review. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new and made it to this point in the video, which, by the way, thank you very much for that. Until next time, this is Ravenhawk6910, signing off.